3, 2, 1. Remember everyone, this is about endurance, not about raw speed. You need to complete the most laps, not be the fastest at every lap. It appears the Barbie Escalade has got its own sound system here. I can't tell what they're playing, it keeps cutting in and out. Spectators, let me ask you all a question, and I want you to answer it all at the same time. We'll do a countdown. You have 3, 2, 1. All right, on the countdown, tell me your favorite driver, but you have to yell it loud enough so they can hear you inside their car, inside their helmet. Are you ready? Actually, we're under caution. We'll wait just a minute. Okay, we're out of caution. Is everyone ready? Does everyone have one picked out? Okay. You gotta do it loud enough so they can hear you. 3, 2, 1. I see there's perfect consensus on the horse. Perfect. Okay, great. It's a long running joke. The horse is actually on target to win Moxie for the series. And the team behind Gary has actually asked that all of their votes also go to Dr. Quinn, which is the horse. Looks like we have a disabled vehicle on the track. That would be Tokyo Drift working their way off the track. Hopefully we can get it back up and running very quickly. How are we doing on time? We're getting close to that first driver swap, aren't we? Okay. It always feels like it takes a lot longer to get to that point. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Katie, one of our wonderful staff members here, jumping over the barricade. We're under caution again. Looks like Raphael. Looks like there's something maybe wrong with the bumper. It's hard to tell from this vantage point. Raphael is off the track, one of our fastest cars. We're only a few minutes into this race, and so far we're already 2 cars down. In case you weren't familiar, let me go over these cars as they come by so everyone's aware. When they pass this corner, that's Ecto 1, Bumble Beemer, Lazy GT. Next up is the Gecko cart, Natural Log, Pillow Fight, Fast Food, Dr. Quinn, Drifty Monster, Candy Cart, Batmobile, Gary, Barbie Cart, Florida Man. Hey, Barbie Cart, my speakers are louder. Although their music is arguably better. Some of these teams are local from the state, some of them are local from the area, and some have traveled from as far away as California to race with us today. Looks like we're losing pieces of the Candy Cart. Bumble Beemer taking up the lead so far in the number of laps. The Natural Law coming up in a close second, followed by Gary the Snail, and Batmobile and Ecto 1 taking up 4 and 5. 3 and 4? I told you I'm really great at math. Best time so far is 17.071. The best time on this track so far was 16.7 seconds around, set by Gary, I believe, in Sprint 2 or Sprint 3 of yesterday. 17 seconds is quite fast around this track as it is. Right now, Gary is holding the fast lap time, as they did before. Got some good, clean racing going on out here. Good luck for these drivers as they pass. They're doing excellent. They only have an hour left. We are halfway to the first driver change. Halfway to the first driver change. Looks like the team behind Tokyo Drift is working very hard to get their car back on the track, along with those at Bumble Beemer. Even a few laps down at this point really doesn't take you out of the race. It is extremely possible that these vehicles will get back on the racetrack, complete, and even possibly win. They are working furiously over there. Got a little bit of rubbing over there. No bin explosions. Oh, actually, we did crack a bin. Yeah, if you haven't been to a race yet, there is a possibility that anyone who's very close to these bins may be in a splash zone. If that offends you, be prepared to move quickly. Team Gecko brought the most cars out today. I believe they brought 8 cars. 8 cars from one team. These vehicles were all built for a budget of approximately $500, minus some safety features and other important things. And of course, the theming doesn't add to that budget either. So these cars can be as extravagant looking as the teams want. However, it must still kind of look like a children's toy and be approximately the same size. So you see all manner of creativity coming out in these drivers, these teams. I know it might be difficult from there, but I see all smiles on everyone's faces coming around this track. I was informed by our timing official that the cars are actually running quicker right now than during a normal sprint race. I believe we've got about, 5 minutes until, about 5 minutes until the first driver change. I hear Pillow Fort making some noise on every right-hand turn. I'm not sure what that is. We'll have to see if it lasts. I actually smell someone's motor already getting warm. I can smell a little bit of that wonderful, acrid electrical burning smell. Five minutes until driver swap. 5 minutes. Looks like Bumble, Beemer, and Tokyo Drift come out of pits at the same time, rejoining the pack so they can see if they can compete with the rest of the race. Oh, sorry, I said Bumble Beemer. I meant Raphael. Creating my own teams here. Barbie car making a very difficult squeeze for Gary there. Gary drifting around these corners. These cars can easily drive 2 wide on most of the track. In some parts of the track, they go 3 wide. That's when things get interesting. Three and a half minutes until driver change. Okay. Looks like Pillowfort, I still hear it making some noise, but it still seems to be holding together just fine. That's a long line of cars going around. That pack is tightening up. All these stock container cars are piling up next to each other. Bumble Beemer coming up first with 37 laps, followed by Gary, Natural Log, Batmobile, Ecto 1, and Gecko Kart, with just about 3 minutes remaining until driver swap. We got 3 wide just for a moment there, just after the back straight. Barbie part regulating the whole pack, taking up as much width as possible, but they are being extremely sportsmanlike. Pillowfort deciding to drift around the corners for some style. Drifting doesn't actually get you much extra in speed, but it does add to your style. And that's what we're about. Whoa! Ecto 1 taking a hard hit to the barrier there. Going back to green. Actually, going back to yellow one more time. I thought we were green, I was mistaken. One minute until driver change. 1 minute until driver change. It seems we didn't lose any cars on that. Everyone seems to be back on the track. Look, 30 seconds. Looks like we grimmed Candy Cart. That's the first driver change signal. All drivers must pit and change their drivers. Those who pitted early can get right back out on the course. All these drivers going in and pit and doing a change. Little yellow flag there. Okay, we're good. Got some new drivers on these cars, some fresh arms, fresh bodies. As you can imagine, most of these cars are not easy to get into and out of, nor are they comfortable to sit in. So fun fact, one of these cars is now driving without an axle nut. This holds their wheel on. One of these cars is driving without an axle nut. Timing Scoring says he thinks it's pillow fort. One of these vehicles will lose a tire soon because I'm holding their axle nut. Bumble Beemer clipping this corner. Pillow fort making even more noise coming around the corner. We'll see if it's dim or not. Drifty locking up the brakes around the corner. As this track gets wet, it gets a little interesting. 3 wide on the back straight. I saw someone hit this bin over here. Did you guys figure out whose axle nut this is yet? Looks like we're under caution. Florida man running into the wall right by Timing Scoring. That makes it exciting for the volunteers over there. And we're going back green. If I'm correct, we have 4 combat robotics teams represented here today, actually racing Power Wheels. 2 of them are racing other teams' cars. It appears that Kurt from Axe Backwards is currently riding Dr. Quinn, the best Power Wheels. Whoa, that's a major caution right there. All right, we're under full caution right now, full caution. We are going to move this bin and try to get a new fresh bin in its place. Drivers, be very careful around that corner. These bins are full of water and weigh about 70 pounds. Maybe more. I told you I'm bad at math. Remember, teams, no passing under caution this time. And we're going back to green, full speed racing, now with more water. These drivers were racing clean. Now they're racing clean, but they'll be dirty. As these tires get wet, you may notice a lot more teams being able to drift around this corner here. Major water hazard. Hello Ford still surviving in there. Still someone missing this axle nut. And we hit the exact same set of bins one more time. Back to green. We are 60 laps in at this point. 8 minutes until the next swap of drivers. Oh, looks like we've got a Grim penalty. What's the penalty, Grim? Oh, looks like chicken dance. Looks like he has to get out and do the chicken dance. A chicken dance under caution, as it might be. Everyone give it up for our wonderful Grim. Round of applause. And of course, Team Barbie Cart. Barbie Cart rejoining the pack now after their Grim penalty. The Grim, I told him to be extra vigilant this year, calling out anyone he sees. The only cart really prepared for this is Florida, man. They brought a boat. If you notice, most of these scenes have turned off their extra lights. Wow. I don't know if you guys can see how dirty these scenes are getting. What? Oh, Gary. We're doing a caution right now. Gary is out. One of the fastest cars in the fleet. Back to green. Sounds healthy. Six minutes until driver swap. 6 minutes. Gecko cart clipping the corner. Looks like we've got at least 1.5, we'll call them 2 water hazards on the track right now. So there's standing water. Coming into the second driver's change. Bumble Beemer 69 laps. Natural Log 68 laps. Ecto 1 66. Batmobile 65. French Fry Cart bringing it 5th. 65 laps. And we're under caution. Looks like we had a bin explosion at the very back of the track here. Making some track adjustments as well, trying to get this track in good condition for the remainder of the race. We are only approaching the second driver change at this point. Back to green. Looks like about 4 minutes left. Till the next driver change. And this is absolutely real racing. It may look a little bit slower from your vantage point, it may not, but let me tell you, from driving one of these cars firsthand, they are intense. Every one of these cars is fast. Every one of these cars handles excellent. And it is frightening being that close to the ground and that close to other drivers doing nearly 30 miles an hour in some parts of this track. Three minutes into driver swap. Hey, caution! Actually, we've got some cars stuck together. Looks like it's some pin contact, but we're not stopping here. It is broken, but it is still in place, so we're going to leave at this point. Donations for more bins can be made to Maker Faire Orlando. See someone in a green shirt after the event. If you want to buy your own bin, we'll let you put your name on it. Looks like about 3/4 of this track is now underwater. A minute and a half left until driver change. 1 minute 30 seconds. One minute till driver change. 1 minute till driver change. Whoa, almost caution. She recovered though. Let's get up for the lazy Gecko cart for not crashing into that barrier. Extra points. Just under 30 seconds till driver change. Looks like everyone chose to pit a little bit early during this swap, although there seems to be a little bit of a congestion on pit road there. Working on bringing the cars into the pits. It is a single lane wide pit going into their Bumble Beemer, back out in front, followed closely by Raphael. Oh, looks like natural log floor and man, pillow fort and candy cart back on the track. We have to watch candy cart. They've been hitting a number of barricades here. Same number of drivers into barricades. Looks like Gary lost an eye stalk at some point. I missed that. And there's a B in the timing scoring tent. Exciting times. It's not just Kyle's amazing dance moves. There is a legitimate bee floating around here. It thinks he's a flower. Where's that Moxie board floating around? Looking for the Moxie board. Somewhere. Over that direction, I've seen. Okay, right over there. There's the Moxie board. If you haven't yet voted, or if you haven't yet voted 100 times, be sure to vote for your favorite driver right over there, right in front of the bleachers. Whoa! Gecko car hitting that barrier hard. Going into full caution here, full caution. Still under caution. Okay. I'll forgive you this time. All right. And I believe we're going to let Hal get off the track. All right. Going back to green. For those of you keeping track, we're just passing 90 laps at this point on our lead cars. I think we had some significant lap change on the top few. Yes, we did. Bumble Beemer taking it the first at first position at 92 laps. National Log at 90. Ecto 1, 87. Gary, 85. Had a few changes up there in that first few drivers. I see all the teams in the pits waiting with anticipation. Tokyo Drift living up to their name, drifting, but saving it there in the corner. Team Pillow Fort, this might be yours. Do you want to claim it? Or do you want to see how long it'll go without we'll wait for the... There's not going to be a good time, is there? Score. We think it's the back right nut. The wheel hasn't fallen off yet, so it's obviously not important. It's weight reduction at this point. Looks like Gecko car getting shoved into that inside corner wall there. It's getting intense, everyone. These cars are showing their wear. Every one of them showing up with mud and dirt and scratches down the side. I think it makes them look cool. Grim watching over the whole track, ready to pounce at any minute. Our Grim's enforcing the rules with an iron fist. Barbie Barbie cart. Barbie cart just cruising around the track like it's nothing. We are at 100 laps at this point. We're over 3 times the... and Bumble Beemer is now at 101. The best lap, 17.040 on this endurance. That's only 0.3 of a second slower than our fastest sprint lap. These cars are hanging in there. And we're under caution, general caution. Looks like we popped off one of the wooden barrier protectors. Our amazing track marshals getting everything back in position, keeping all these racers safe. We'll wait for them to get back off the track, and then I believe we're going to go back to green. There we go, back to green flag racing. Dr. Quinn's still hanging in there. They've got a unique vantage point sitting up so high. Also keeping their cart able to be tipped super easily. Batmobile is falling in position. Gecko kart is now 5th. Batmobile may be conserving their energy a little bit, trying to hold out for the rest of the race. Just about 7 minutes until the next driver change. Maybe Pro will replace that wheel nut. Can anyone else smell these electronics getting hot now? We're just now at the point where these cars are going to start falling like flies. I don't know whose motor's running the hottest, but it'll be very interesting to find out. Vote on the Moxie board for who do you think's dirtiest, and who do you think's motor's going to get out first. Give those teams some extra love. I don't know, I think the most dirt accumulated might be Batmobile or maybe Lazy GT, it's hard to tell. Gary is very dirty. Florida man though, I mean, I think that's just his natural state. I'm not sure that he came like that or if that was accumulated on the track. Tokyo Drift looking up to their name once again. Gecko kart trying to copycat. Just about 6 minutes to go until the driver change. Gecko kart literally hugging every single corner. She's using the corner to help turn her car. Gary getting tanked there in the corner by the pit. Anything to slow Gary down. Barbie cart making that turn, trying to stay wide for the other racers, but they are determined. They were out of the race yesterday. They took their vehicle back to their workshop, made some adjustments to their motor controller so they could drive a little bit longer, drive a little bit faster. There it goes, Gecko kart again. She's hugging that corner. I don't think she can actually turn right. I believe she's just waiting for someone else to hit her in the rear to get her going the correct direction. At this point, I'm pretty convinced that's what's happening. Let's see if it happens again. Oh, look, she had a wide turn that time. Look at that. She is capable of making that turn. At this point, I think Tokyo Drift is showing off, trying to beat their namesake because they're drifting that corner every time. It is a lot of fun. Again, it does not make you faster, but it does look fun, and it is fun to do it. Raphael pushing natural log. Raphael, the faster part, literally pushing natural log. Around every corner, natural log goes to break him. Raphael says, no, just keep pushing every time. Natural log and Raphael passing fast food cart. We've got a real battle for mid-pack at this point. A lot of cars right around that 107 lap mark. Gecko kart, Freak Strike kart, Batmobile, Drifty Monster, Pillow Fight, all right around that 103 to 107 lap mark. Oh, looks like Tokyo Drift is down just before the next driver change. Taking it safely off the track. Oh, it looks like Gary just blew a fuse, I bet. Having to push Gary off the track. That'll cost him a few laps for sure. I hope they brought extra fuses. And we're back to green. Uh-oh. Batmobile. Actually, we're going under caution again. Caution. Batmobile also going out a little bit early. We're almost to the point where the next driver change. These drivers have to look at their cars and see what's going on. And back to green flag racing. Two minutes until driver change. Many of these cars are running lithium technology batteries. I believe all of them are. Oh! Asking for a turn didn't help that time, Gecko Kart. We're going to leave that right now. Back into green. Right after driver change, we are going to replace these bins just in front of you here. We are going to stay under caution after driver change. Caution flag volunteers are going to be under caution after driver change until we replace these bins. $125 laps completed to this point. Looks like we got a few bins loaded up on the carts, ready to go. 28 seconds until driver change. Gecko can't turn right. They try to sell you car insurance later. Just remind them that you saw what they did. That will be the next driver change. We are going to stay under caution while we replace these bins. We are going to stay under caution while these bins get replaced. We're ready for the bins whenever you guys are. We just need one bin. One bin on the front of the track. One bin to the front. Coming around on a pull cart there. Okay. Bumble Beemer, check your axle. It's sticking out very, very far. Bumble Beemer, check your axle.
Right there.
Oh, okay. Oh my God.
A wheel just fell off. Maybe that was where the axle nut came from. In case anyone was wondering, that type of wheel that you can get from Harbor Freight is absolutely the best wheel to run for Power Wheels. It looks like Florida Man's actually calling it out too. Florida Man having a little bit of difficulty. Just about got these bins replaced. Almost back to green. Track marshals, are we clear? Everyone clear? And we're going back to green. Wait, hold on. I'm going to use this horn. Back to green flag racing. Lazy Gecko almost hit this one again. Any of the broken bins are for sale if you'd like a souvenir. Come see us after the race. We could even try to get one of your favorite teams to sign the bin if you remember them hitting that bin. I'll sell anything. My timing official is available for rent. What's your rate? How much can we rate you for timing? $2 an hour. $2 an hour, he'll time anything for you. You want to make an omelet in the morning, see how long it takes you? Good guy. Gecko cart is going to destroy all the rest of these bins that don't have wood. I don't know if you can tell from your vantage point. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bins with wood on the front, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 without wood. And then the rest of that corner has wood. And we're under caution again. Looks like natural log, really smacking the wall there. Right in the pit road. We're under caution one more time. We've got a number of cars in the pits right now. This is where things can start to get very interesting. But some of the lead cars go down because they were pushing too hard. Bumble Beemer checking some controls. Looks like they're all right though. And we're going back to green flag. Flipping that apex of that corner over there. That might be the next point where we lose someone. Driving under caution one more time.
Hey, drop that in there, and if you need to drop it, we will, okay? Just put it down on the grass. But it's so cute.
And someone finally flipped that corner. His exact words were, "I can just keep going though." Hold on. Caution. It's on a caution, right? Whose handlebar grip is this? Lazy GT needs the pit. Lazy GT, is this yours? Take it to the pits, please. Yep.
That can just stay for now. It's almost done.
All right. Going back to green. We're about 7 minutes out from the next driver change. 7 minutes. See, this is the strategy. Gecko kart can't turn right, so they slow down for the corners, wait for someone to push them. Works very well so far for them. Not so well for our bend. And the same corner hit one more time. That was Gary. Apparently, Ecto 1 pushed natural log into pit wall into the pit and road wall earlier. Oh, there's stuff in the track. Thank you. I don't know whose that is. Can we go to yellow flag, please? This is Gary's? Oh, it goes to the log. Okay, we're going to take it to the pits. I believe this is their hubcap. Still under caution. Gary's under the grim. 5 minutes till driver swap, 5 minutes. The final driver swap. Bumble Beemer coming up first still, 151 laps. Natural log, 150 laps. Ecto 1, 144. French fry cart, fast food, 140. Gecko cart, 140. Drifty monster, 139. Gary, 137. Pillow fight, 134. Raphael 130, and Dr. Quinn 128. That's how many laps these cars have done. Normally during a sprint race, they're doing 30 laps. So they're over 4 times that amount of laps at this point. I had a, natural log getting turned around the corner there. Able to recover just fine. I did have our wonderful crew bring over a fire extinguisher earlier just in case things get a little out of hand. Getting real tight there around that corner behind Barbie cart. I believe there was 3 cars trying to push Barbie around the corner at that point. Did you see that maneuver there? Gecko carts now figure out how to turn right. They just drift into every right-hand turn. They told me earlier that they can turn left with the best of them. And I think this track is all right-hand turns except for this one right here. 3 minutes until driver swap. The final driver swap. If you haven't yet voted for the favorite vehicle for the Moxie board, it's directly here in front of the Pioneer scoring tent right now. Our brave race team is actually, she's walking through the mud to get you guys the best access to the Moxie board. Let's give it up for our Moxie board volunteer, doing an amazing job. Moxie adds to a team's total score for the season. 2 minutes until driver change. 2 minutes. I didn't realize how much mud there is over here. Kurt from Axe Backwards about to take the Dr. Twin horse on 2 wheels around the whole track. It is very top heavy. One minute till the next driver change. This is the final driver change. Looks like Tokyo Drift is out for the race. We've got our teams getting ready back in pits, ready to do that last driver change, put on their helmets, put on their gear. We're under 1 minute now, under 1 minute. "35 seconds. "15. And these teams are ready. Looks like everyone's pitting early. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the teams pitted early. Looks like Florida Man getting out first. They were ready to go. First pit exit, followed by Gecko Kart.
Bumble, Beemer, natural log,
Ecto 1, Natural Log, Pillow Fort, Batmobile, all getting back out on the track. Gary and Drifty Monster back out on the track, followed by Dr. Quinn and Bumble Beemer. Florida Man immediately going under caution. Do you need a push? All right. We're going to get Florida Man pushed off the track here. Back under green. I think Barbie Cart might have their phone in their pit and they're running on Bluetooth, so when they get far enough away, it no longer picks up the signal. I'm trying to figure out why their music keeps cutting in and out. Candy Cart, I believe, is out. Is Candy Cart out for the race? Are we done? Oh, we're gonna go back out. We're working on it. Apparently they broke their cart a lot. They're gonna get it fixed though. If not, they'll just get tantrum or blip from inside and just drive that. Sit on it. The motor got so hot, they're actually dumping water directly on the motor right now. And as everyone knows, water and electronics are the best combination you can possibly have. That's why we have water all over the track. So they're literally dumping water on top of their motor right now, hoping to cool it down. It got too hot. 171 laps for Bumble Beemer. 170 natural log, 164 Ecto 1. Ecto 1's keeping up real good with the third place. A lot of changes. They do have the Ecto 1 does have the ability to take one of the top two spots. Bumble Beemer and natural log doing so well in the race today. If anyone gets lost in the water pit there, we're going to send Florida Man out there to rescue you. It is modeled after an airboat, but they take their fan off for racing. Going to all electric wheel power. Batmobile drifting hard around that corner. Ecto 1, right under caution. Maintaining a good race line is important. Maintaining that race line is the key to the endurance race. Not only that, but not trying to be the fastest, just trying to be consistent. $175 laps and 11 minutes to go. 11 minutes remaining of the 2021 Power Racing Series season. I believe the hot motor we were smelling earlier was Candy Cart. They stopped it just short of smoking. Looks like Tokyo Drift coming in the pits. There's a challenge with them. They're actually blocking pit lane. Drifty Monster also now stopping there. Needs a push in the pit lane. Looks like one of the drivers is now taking the Moxie board around. Trying to skew the vote in their favor, although that is their prerogative. I believe that's the driver of the Tokyo Drift car. The sun's right in my eyes, yes? Okay. The Tokyo Drift team from Lazy Gecko. Nine minutes, 30 seconds left. We are 180 laps with Bumble Beemer, Natural Log, Ecto 1, Gecko Cart, and French Fry Cart. Fast food. I keep calling it French Fry Cart because that's what I have it labeled, but it is called fast food. You notice there's a large hamburger on the front of that cart and a menu on the back. I'm not sure if they offer drive-thru or takeout service. Gary, out again. I was just informed it's a la carte, the menu. Best lap so far was Bumble Beemer much earlier on in the race, 17.040 seconds. Just 6 seconds separate all these cars from the best to worst lap time. That's how intense this racing is. 6 seconds is not a lot of time. It was that long. Barbie Cart now trying a distraction tactic, trying to get catchy tunes playing. So the drivers behind him just get distracted and start dozing off into La La Land and singing along. In reality, they're just trying to demonetize our video stream, playing just enough of each clip so we get dinged on every clip. Look at flipping the cart with Batmobile, flipping the corner there again. Seven minutes left. Natural Log and Ecto 1 still have a chance if Bumble Beemer somehow breaks and is unable to complete the rest of the race, but they are looking good at this point. Bumble Beemer keeping an excellent racing line. They know they're in first. They're trying to keep that position because they know if they mess up just one small bit very quickly, they've got traffic just behind them that's going to catch up and overtake them. Candy Cart back out on the track. This is their driver's first racing experience. Candy Cart's driver just received her official driver's license yesterday, driving for the first time in a small car. She does well enough, she's going to graduate to a full-size vehicle. It sounds like Drifting Monster has now got something broken. It also appears there might be smoke coming out from the rear of their vehicle. It's making a ticking noise. I don't know if there's smoke, but it sure doesn't sound good. Just about 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left. Make sure you show your team, your favorite team, some love. They have been racing now for 70 minutes, over an hour in these tiny carts, driving through mud and water and lap traffic. But I'll tell you what, every one of them still has a big smile on their face. Or a grimace, it's hard to tell. We'll go with smile. minutes and 35 seconds left in this race. Vote for Dr. Quinn the horse, or Tokyo Drift. You get an extra moxie point for walking through the mud. Because you were very clean before, right? No dirt at all from this racing. We are getting close. 3 minutes. We are at 200 laps for the lead car. Bumble Beemer, 200 laps. Natural Log, 199. Ecto 193. And Gecko Kart, 184. French Fry Fast Food a la carte. Bring up the 5th position. Very, very cliche there, Barbie cart. Very cliche. A little bit of Europe there. Two minutes remaining. That's just 2 minutes remaining of the 2021 Power Racing Series in your Maker Faire Orlando endurance race. Now here's the question, did they time the final countdown to end at 0? If they do, I'll give them 10 extra moxie points. Like, easy. Absolutely worth it. "90 seconds. All right, we're coming up on 1 minute left. I want you all to be as loud as you can so these drivers can hear you and show your love for them. There's just 1 minute left. They've been driving for 75 minutes. And we're gonna go under caution. Finishing the last 1 minute under caution. Maybe not. "45 seconds left. 45 seconds left of this endurance race. "25 seconds left. Bumble Beemer taking the lead. If they can stay in it, it's theirs. And we're going to stop the race under caution. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is the endurance race. Bumble Beemer takes the endurance race. Our final standings, top 3, let's take a look here. Bumble Beemer, Natural Log, and Ecto 1. Bumble Beemer, where are you? Let's give it up for all these racers again, now that they can hear you. Racers, thank you very much. Spectators, thank you for your participation. Bumble Beemer, Ecto 1.
Natural Log's third, right? Natural Log's third.
You guys are the cleanest I've seen you all day.
Bumble Beemer, Natural Log, Ecto.
Bumble Beemer. after racing for 75 minutes with you and your team, what's going through your mind? My arms are tired. So after this, where are you going after this?
The pool.
The pool. They're not from here. Natural log. How waterlogged is your cart right now?
So this one's waterproof, so it actually survived to the wet. The previous one did not. I'm excited this one survived.
It appears that your bubble wrap covering your motor controller also survived. Was that a key strategy winning the second place in this race?
I'm pretty sure it was, yes.
Ecto 1, a strong contender all day. It appears your car has suffered some damage. Will it be back for the 2022 season?
What?
Are you going to bring this car back for 2022?
The theme maybe, but I think this car needs to be retired.
Tell me, to everyone else here, what is the winningest strategy to never being first?
Ouch. Crash into as many barriers as you can.
Barriers are key. All right, these drivers are all awesome. In all honesty, they've worked very hard on these cars, very hard driving these cars around the track. Their teams, amazing. Let's give it up one more time for our winners. Unfortunately, I messed up. We did not cut enough medals for the endurance race. So we will make sure to get you your medals and we will mail them to you in a beautiful envelope from FedEx. No, we don't.
It doesn't say overall.
Someone has the overall medal for first.
No, it's
We'll figure it out. Thank you all. Thank you all for coming. We're going to do final awards at 4. If you want to come back for that, we'll just be handing out awards to the teams. Is it 4 now?
Okay.
Oh gosh. All right. Well, we don't have it calculated yet. So in a little bit, we're going to calculate all the final numbers and give away final awards, but we're going to tabulate those and figure it out. So maybe 4:30. Give us half an hour to figure it out. Thank you all for coming to Power Wheels Racing Series. Thank you all for coming to Maker Faire 2021. We hope to see you all next year. If you want to learn more about these cars, ask one of us. Maybe you can enter next year and drive among the top 3 contenders. Thank you very much. Have a great day.